If you're over 60, this one simple habit could be silently raising your risk of a stroke while you sleep. One moment you're fine and the next you can't lift your arm, your words won't come out right, or you suddenly lose your balance. As a brain doctor, I fold far too many times, and surprisingly, it's not always due to smoking, poor diet, or lack of exercise. No, it often comes down to something people think is helping them. Vitamins. Yes, really. Every day, millions of older adults take supplements to strengthen their bones, stay energized, or keep their minds sharp. And while many vitamins can be beneficial, certain ones, especially in high doses or taken at the wrong time, can quietly increase your risk of stroke, brain bleeds, or blood pressure spikes. Today, I'll walk you through 5 common vitamins that can put your brain in danger, particularly during the early morning hours when your brain is at its most vulnerable. If you've ever taken vitamin D, E, B6, A, or niacin, this might be the most important video you watch all year. Before we dive in, let me ask you, have you ever wondered if your vitamins might be doing more harm than good? Type 1 in the comments if you're curious, or 0 if this is brand new info for you. And if brain health matters to you, or someone you love, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Health 365, where we bring you science-backed wellness tips made just for older adults. Vitamin D's, helpful or harmful? While you sleep, you've probably heard that vitamin D is great for your bones, mood, and immune system, and that's true, in moderation. But here's what most older adults are never told. Too much vitamin D, especially taken at night, can quietly increase your risk of stroke. Take Mr. Walter, a sharp, disciplined 74-year-old retired Navy vet. Every morning like clockwork, he took a 10,000 IU vitamin D supplement. He thought he was doing something good for his bones. But one morning his wife found him confused, slurring his speech and unable to move his right arm. He'd had a stroke. Blood tests revealed vitamin D toxicity, high calcium levels, stiffened arteries, and erratic blood pressure. The culprit? That daily high-dose supplement. Here's what happens. Excess vitamin D causes calcium to build up in your blood. Your body doesn't know what to do with the extra, so it sends it into your arteries, making them stiff and narrow. This can lead straight to a clot, a stroke. No warning, no symptoms, just one dangerous night. And guess what? Many over-the-counter vitamin D supplements in the US contain far more than seniors actually need. 5,000 to 10,000 IU per capsule. Even 2,000 IU per day may be too much if you're not deficient. So here's my advice. Always check your dosage. Get your vitamin D levels tested regularly. Take it in the morning, not before bed. If you're currently taking vitamin D, type D in the comments to join the conversation. Vitamin E, the heart helper, that can trigger brain bleeds. If you've been taking vitamin E for heart health, you're not alone. Many people believe it helps with circulation, memory, and skin, but here's the truth. High doses of vitamin E can act like a blood thinner, especially dangerous if you're already on heart medications like aspirin, warfarin, or Plavix. Meet Mrs. Evelyn Brooks, 81, a retired librarian. She was taking warfarin for a heart condition. Her blood pressure was stable. Everything seemed fine, until she added a vitamin E supplement to her routine. Just 3 weeks later, she collapsed with a brain hemorrhage. No fall, no trauma, just too much blood thinning. That one bottle, 800 IU per capsule, nearly took her life. The recommended daily intake for older adults? Just 15 milligrams, 22 IU. Yet most supplements contain 200, 400, even 1,000 IU. The result? A dangerously thin blood supply and a silent risk of internal bleeding, especially in the brain. Please, if you're taking heart meds or blood thinners, talk to your doctor before adding vitamin E. And check your labels. Vitamin B6, the brain booster that can damage your nerves. Vitamin B6 is often marketed for nerve support, energy, or memory. But too much of it? It can actually damage your nerves, sometimes permanently. Mr. Harold Jenkins, 76, started experiencing tingling, numbness, and poor balance. After several falls, we found the problem. A brain booster supplement with 100 milligrams of B6. He was taking 2 tablets daily, 200 milligrams total, more than 10 times the recommended limit. Unlike some vitamins that flush out in urine, B6 builds up over time, especially in older adults. The result? It strips the protective layer off your nerves like peeling insulation from a wire. Tingling, weakness, confusion, and if you wait too long, the damage can be permanent. Older adults typically only need 210 milligrams per day, including what's in your food, so please, check your nerve, energy, and brain supplements, and if you've ever taken one, type B6 in the comments. Vitamin A, The vision supplement that can mimic a stroke vitamin A is important for eyesight and immunity, but in high doses it builds up in your liver and brain, increasing pressure inside your skull and mimicking stroke symptoms. Mrs. Dorothy Simmons, 79, started getting headaches, blurred vision, and slurred speech. Her scans showed no clot, but dangerously high brain pressure. The cause? Years of taking a high-dose vitamin A supplement, 10,000 IU daily every day. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning your body stores it instead of flushing it out. Over time, this can lead to a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, where brain pressure rises dangerously. Most seniors only need 2,500 to 3,000 IU day, and even that should be under medical supervision. Be especially careful if you take multivitamins along with eye or skin formulas. You may be doubling or tripling your intake without knowing it. Niacin, the cholesterol fighter that can spike your blood pressure. Niacin, vitamin B3, is often recommended for heart health or cholesterol. But in high doses it can cause dangerous blood pressure swings and even stroke. Mr. Frank Miller, 82, took a heart supplement with 1,000 milligrams of niacin, twice daily. That's 2,000 mg day, over 60 times the typical senior's need. The result? Hot flashes, pounding chest, dizziness, followed by a mini-stroke. His blood vessels were expanding and constricting like a yo-yo, putting enormous stress on his brain. Even flush-free or extended-release versions can still raise blood pressure or trigger heart rhythm issues. Older adults should not exceed 50 milligrams of niacin daily without medical guidance. So please, check the label on your cholesterol, energy, or heart health supplements. Type niacin if you've taken one before. So what should you do instead? If these vitamins are risky, what should you take instead? Real food. Mrs. Margaret Wilson, 73, used to take a drawer full of pills. She still had dizziness, brain fog, and rising blood pressure. So we replaced the supplements with a simple, nourishing breakfast. A boiled egg protein, half an avocado, healthy fat, whole grain toast, stable energy, a handful of blueberries, antioxidants, a glass of water, hydration, no pills, just food. And guess what? Within weeks her mind was clearer, her blood pressure steadied, and her energy returned. Your body wasn't built for pills, it was built for food. Leafy greens, berries, fatty fish, nuts, seeds, whole grains, these feed your brain in ways that pills never can. Final wake-up call: awareness is the best medicine. At this stage in life, every decision matters more. Your body doesn't process supplements the same way it did decades ago. Even well-meaning habits can backfire. So ask questions, read labels, and listen to your body, especially when it whispers. If this message resonated with you, tell me in the comments, what's one change you'll make starting tomorrow? And if you found this helpful, give it a like, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to Health 365 for more tips on staying sharp, strong, and independent at any age. You're not alone on this journey, and you're never too old to take back control of your health.